I was going into labor on this night. And yes, if you're new here, I just had my third baby. And if you're not new here, you're probably thinking, why am I watching a vlog of you pregnant? Because you already announced your baby. But y'all already know your girl is not about to waste any kind of content. And also, I'm in the newborn bubble and I'm really not filming too much. So honestly, having this batch film video on accident is working out. Okay, thank you. Nothing new here on my last day of pregnancy, yapping and cleaning. You already know your girl was nesting. That was one thing that I think definitely is like an old wife's tale that is very true about labor approaching. This was actually my last day like at home with both girls at school because little bitty baby only goes to school a few days a week. And instead of me running the streets, I chose to literally stay home in sweatpants and clean. Hello, something is up. Also, the amount of times we got messages or comments saying that my running video probably worked. I think it might have worked because that was 2 days before I went into labor, but I also got a membrane sweep that same day. Okay, another thing, this was my first time to ever go into labor like naturally on my own. Usually I do get induced, and let me just tell you ladies, because I was like in shock whenever this was actually true. Whenever you hear another woman say, you will know whenever you are contracting, please believe them, because for weeks I was having like early labor contractions, like thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going into labor, right? Girl, I was in la la land thinking that I was actually going into labor all those weeks, because once I had my first real contraction, I was like, absolutely not. This cannot be happening, because like I said, and like every other woman told me, you will know, okay? Just take that advice. I guess we will just make this video about all the things that I tried to do to induce labor. I'm pretty sure I tried it all, and I'm not gonna lie, it was so exhausting. I would not wish that upon any woman. If you're in like early labor and you're just trying to induce for weeks, just don't do it, and nothing will really work, I feel like, unless your baby in your body is ready. But that is basically a wrap on my last day of pregnancy. I can't wait for all the newborn content, and I'm just so glad he is here and he is healthy. Bye.